Assalamu alaikum. Have you ever wondered how Allah protects some people from harm and evil, even when they face challenges in life? Today, we're exploring 8 signs that show a woman is protected by Allah from evil people. These signs are not always visible to the eyes, but they reflect the guidance, mercy, and shield of Allah surrounding her heart, mind, and actions. From her intuition and patience to her prayers and choice of companions, each sign reveals how divine protection works in subtle yet powerful ways. Let's discover them one by one. Her heart naturally rejects sinful actions and wrongdoings. A woman protected by Allah possesses a heart that instinctively turns away from sin. This protection is not merely about fear of punishment. It is a reflection of divine guidance planted deep within her soul. When she is faced with opportunities to commit wrong, her conscience becomes uneasy, and she feels an inner resistance that pulls her back toward righteousness. This is a powerful sign that Allah's light dwells in her heart, making her sensitive to both good and evil. Even when temptation surrounds her, she experiences discomfort in disobeying Allah. Instead of following fleeting desires, she seeks purity and spiritual peace. Her moral compass remains firm, guiding her to make choices that please her Creator. Such a woman may stumble at times, but she quickly repents, knowing her heart finds no rest in sin. This inner struggle is a divine safeguard, a sign that Allah is protecting her soul from corruption and guiding her toward everlasting goodness. 2. She places complete trust in Allah. During difficulties, a woman protected by Allah carries a heart anchored in faith, especially during times of hardship. When life tests her with pain, loss, or betrayal, she does not fall into despair. Instead, she reminds herself that every trial is part of Allah's perfect plan. Her trust, or tawakkul, becomes her shield, allowing her to face uncertainty with calmness and hope. She believes that whatever is written for her will never miss her, and whatever is not meant for her will never reach her. This deep trust transforms her outlook on life. She does not rely solely on people or circumstances. Rather, she places her dependence entirely on Allah. Even when solutions seem impossible, she continues to pray, confident that relief will come in ways she cannot imagine. Her heart stays at peace, not because her life is free from pain, but because she knows Allah never abandons those who trust in Him. This unwavering faith draws divine protection, turning every challenge into a step closer to spiritual strength and inner serenity. 3. She possesses strong intuition that helps her avoid harmful people and situations. A woman protected by Allah is often blessed with a deep inner awareness, an intuition that guides her away from danger and deceit. This insight is not mere instinct. It is a form of divine guidance that shapes her decisions and helps her recognize hidden intentions. When she meets someone with bad motives, her heart senses discomfort even before any wrong is revealed. Allah places a subtle warning in her spirit, steering her away from those who could harm her emotionally, spiritually, or physically. This intuition also helps her make wise choices in relationships, work, and daily interactions. She may not always understand why she feels the urge to step back or change direction, but later she realizes it saved her from potential harm. Such clarity is a mercy from Allah, protecting her path from deceit and manipulation. Her trust in these inner signals strengthens her faith, as she recognizes that Allah is watching over her steps, guiding her through unseen wisdom. This spiritual sensitivity becomes a shield, ensuring she remains surrounded by sincerity, light, and goodness wherever she goes. 4. She surrounds herself with righteous and positive company. A woman protected by Allah is careful about the people she allows into her life. She understands that companionship influences the heart, and therefore she seeks friends who remind her of Allah, encourage goodness, and bring peace to her soul. Her circle is not based on popularity or worldly benefits, but on sincerity, mutual respect, and shared faith. She prefers being alone over being surrounded by those who lead her towards sin or negativity. Such a woman values conversations that nourish her spirit, discussions about purpose, kindness, and gratitude. She avoids gossip, envy, and toxic relationships that drain her energy and distance her from Allah. By keeping righteous company, she continuously grows in wisdom and humility. Her companions become a source of strength, helping her stay firm in faith during difficult times. This selective companionship is a sign of divine protection, as Allah keeps her heart safe from corruption and her mind focused on what truly matters. Through her relationships, she reflects the beauty of Islam, loyalty, honesty, and compassion, attracting more goodness into her life and shielding herself from harmful influences. 5. Her prayers are sincere, and she feels peace after supplication. A woman protected by Allah finds deep comfort in her prayers. Each time she raises her hands in dua or bows in salah, she pours out her heart with honesty and humility. Her connection with Allah is not mechanical. It is emotional, personal, and filled with love. She prays not only for worldly needs, but also for guidance, forgiveness, and closeness to her Creator. After every sincere supplication, she experiences a calm that words cannot describe, a peace that reassures her that Allah has heard her, even if the answer has not yet arrived. This spiritual tranquility strengthens her from within. While others may seek comfort in people or material things, she finds solace in prayer. Her heart feels lighter after every conversation with Allah, and this inner peace protects her from anxiety and despair. Through her consistent communication with her Lord, she builds an invisible shield of faith around herself. Even when life remains uncertain, she is never lost because her heart is anchored in divine remembrance. This serenity after prayer is a sign of Allah's acceptance and protection, wrapping her soul in peace that no hardship can take away. 6. She practices patience. In trials, knowing Allah is with the patient. A woman under Allah's protection shows remarkable patience when life tests her. She does not allow pain or disappointment to harden her heart. Instead, she endures with quiet strength and faith. Patience, or sabr, becomes her form of worship, a way to demonstrate trust in Allah's timing. She understands that difficulties are not punishments, but opportunities for purification and growth. With every challenge, she reminds herself that relief follows hardship, and that Allah's wisdom is always greater than her understanding. Her calmness during adversity inspires those around her. She does not complain excessively or lose hope when things don't go her way. Instead, she continues her duties, keeps her heart humble, and waits for Allah's decree with gratitude. This steadfastness becomes a source of spiritual protection, keeping her emotions stable and her faith strong. Through patience, Allah shields her from impulsive actions and words that could cause regret. Her composure reflects deep spiritual maturity, the kind that brings divine support and inner peace. Ultimately, her patience transforms pain into purpose, ensuring that every trial brings her closer to Allah and farther away from the reach of evil. 7. She forgives others easily, leaving justice to Allah. A woman protected by Allah carries a heart free from grudges and resentment. When someone wrongs her, she may feel hurt, but she chooses forgiveness over vengeance. She understands that holding on to anger only poisons her soul, while forgiving others brings her peace and divine reward. Her forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It is a reflection of her strength, humility, and faith that Allah is the best judge. She lets go of bitterness because she knows that true justice lies in Allah's hands alone. This quality keeps her heart light and her spirit pure. By releasing negative emotions, she creates space for mercy, compassion, and love to flourish within her. Her gentle nature draws blessings and respect from others, while her reliance on Allah's justice keeps her protected from harm. Even when forgiveness is difficult, she reminds herself that Allah's forgiveness is granted to those who forgive His creation. Through this noble act, she not only shields herself from the emotional burden of hatred, but also earns the continuous protection of her Lord. Her ability to forgive becomes a sign of spiritual elevation, proof that Allah guards her heart with His divine mercy. 8. She experiences unseen protection. Harm is diverted before reaching her. A woman protected by Allah often finds that certain situations simply do not unfold as planned, and later realizes those delays or detours were blessings in disguise. What appears as rejection, failure, or sudden change is, in truth, divine protection from unseen harm. Allah, in His mercy, shields her from people and paths that could cause pain or lead her astray. She might narrowly avoid an accident, escape betrayal, or lose something she once desired, only to discover later that it was never meant for her good. This unseen protection strengthens her faith in Allah's wisdom. She understands that when something slips away, it is not a loss, but a redirection towards something better. Her heart grows more peaceful with each experience as she learns to recognize Allah's subtle hand guiding her through life's uncertainties. Even in moments of confusion, she feels safeguarded, as though an invisible force surrounds her, keeping her steps firm and her soul safe. Such divine care is a powerful sign that Allah watches over her constantly, ensuring that no harm touches her except by His will, and that every moment in her life unfolds according to His perfect plan. Being protected by Allah is a profound blessing that shows in a woman's heart, actions, and choices. These signs remind us of His mercy, guidance, and care in every aspect of life. If you found this reminder inspiring, share it with your loved ones so they can benefit too. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more uplifting and faith-filled content.